don't want people to know your business, then you just don't speak on it. Now, you're not going to make me look like a damn fool. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big of a star you are. You're not about to make me look like a fool.
Bravo. It's not Love and Hip Hop. Bravo, not Love and Hip Hop. Bravo has been trying to get Hollywood to come on a reality show as a full-time cast member. Hollywood is Shannon's ex-stylist that he took to football games.
I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right.
Shannon Sharpe has always been known for his loud opinions and even louder outfits. But now, it's his private life that's lighting up the blogs. From sitting courtside with a rumored ex to messy Instagram live slip-ups and wild new lawsuits, things are getting real messy, real fast. And now, his former stylist, yes, the one fans are convinced he had more than just a professional relationship with, is out here dropping cryptic clues and throwing major shade online.
When the streets are talking, where there's smoke, there's fire. Definitely think Shannon Sharpe. And it's just like, I've been around a lot of heterosexual men. And comfortable heterosexual men don't need to always defend their heterosexualness. Shannon Sharpe is always upset when somebody's saying that he's gay.
This stylist isn't holding back either. He's teasing explosive secrets that could flip Shannon's world upside down. But get this, he's also claiming that Shannon tried to blacklist him in the industry, just to stop him from leaking their bedroom drama to the public.
Madea, I ain't doing no interview. So you can sit across from me and look at my balls. I'm sitting down, nigga. I thought he was going to attack Cat. That shit is called Shay Shay. The nigga's telling.
Seriously, what is going on? Did Shannon really try to silence his own stylist just to keep the sheets silent? But that's not even the wildest part. A while back, Shannon was all over the gossip blogs after being spotted courtside with Russell Hollywood Simpson, a stylist who also happens to be NFL player Kerry Rhodes' ex-lover. These two weren't just randomly bumping into each other either. They were seen together multiple times at Lakers games, and Hollywood was even by Shannon's side at top-tier events. People started putting two and two together real fast. And Shannon? He did not like the attaining Shannon's sexuality again. And let's be real, whispers about him being on the down low have been floating around for years. Even comedian Mike Epps got dragged into the mix. He once hinted that Shannon might be gay behind closed doors. The tea? Apparently, Shannon invited him to chat on Club Shay Shay, but Mike curved the invite hard. That sparked even more talk. Now, rumors like this aren't anything new when it comes to celebrities. But Shannon? He takes this stuff way more personally than most. Instead of brushing it off, he goes all in trying to shut it down. And the way he clapped back at Mike Epps was wild. On an episode of his Nightcap podcast with Chad Okosinko Johnson, Shannon snapped. He warned, "Mention my name again and I'm going to put the DMs out. I don't like doing this, but you're lying." And he didn't stop there. Shannon made it clear he's not here for any fake stories, adding, "I don't care about all that other stuff. You can say I'm gay, I don't care about that. Because I won't chase a lie. But I won't let you lie on my name. Say my name again, and I'm going to release the DM because you're lying." Shannon didn't hold back at all. When he fired back, he said, "You said I reached out to you to come on Club Shay Shay, and you're a straight-up lie. Now, when I see you, I'm going to see if you're really about that. Let's see if you say all that mess to my face." He sounded heated, throwing in jabs like, "You just mad 'cause Cat Williams got his shine, and now you're trying to crack jokes to stay relevant." Shannon was clearly fuming, trying to flip the narrative and make it seem like he was just defending his name. But fans weren't buying it. People could see right through the act. He was scrambling to save face. And with all that noise swirling around, hiring someone like Hollywood only added fuel to the fire. It was too much drama, too many eyes watching. So Shannon made a move. He cut Hollywood off quick. But here's the kicker. He didn't just fire him. He tried to erase him.
"I don't know what's in this box. I'm not going to open it until Hollywood gets here. But whatever it is in this box, I already know he going to make me look fly, ain't it? I got the best stylist in the world. Not the United States, the entire world. Of 8 billion people, I got number one. And can't nobody stop us." Shay Sharpe and Hollywood, a dynamic duo that can't be stopped. Run tail that.
Shannon claimed Hollywood didn't even style him like that, said he had nothing to do with the fits. Then, just to twist the knife, he brought back his old stylist, Shelley Davis, and told everyone she was the real fashion genius behind his looks all along. That's when fans really clocked what was happening. Shannon was doing everything he could to shut down the rumor mill, but that move backfired real fast. As expected, Russell Hollywood wasn't about to stay quiet. Dude was bitter and fired up. Shannon probably thought that cutting ties would kill the whispers. But nope. Hollywood made it his personal mission to spill what really goes down behind closed doors. He didn't just start blasting receipts out the gate. Nah, he played it smart. Started small. He dropped video proof showing that he was the one styling Shannon, not just tagging along for the ride.
But dog, this dude right here be killing the game. I be watching. We killing the game, Hollywood. You straight.
Real behind-the-scenes footage. 2, clear as day. Then came the bomb on Instagram. Hollywood posted a clip and slapped the caption, "Let's be clear." And people immediately started raising eyebrows like, when's the last time someone went that hard just to say they're a stylist? The vibe was loud and messy. This wasn't just about fashion, and everyone knew it. What made it even messier? Shannon had publicly praised Hollywood multiple times before. All smiles. All love privately too. But now, he was trying to act like none of it ever happened. Why? Because he wanted to clean up his image and make people believe he was all the way straight. And then he took it to another level. On September 11th, 2024, Shannon had one of the wildest oops moments ever. He accidentally live-streamed audio of an intimate encounter to his entire Instagram following. Honestly, gotta give it to Shannon. If this was a setup, it was a genius move to steal headlines and crush all the gay rumors in one shot.
You don't want people to know your business, then you just don't speak on it. Now, you're not going to make me look like a damn fool. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big of a star you are. You're not about to make me look like a fool.
He didn't waste time playing the victim card either. Right after the clip dropped, he tweeted, "Beware, my Instagram was hacked this morning. My team and I are working vigorously to figure this out." But then he switched up completely. On his Nightcap podcast, Shannon sat down and spilled, "I threw my phone on the bed engaged in an activity. I didn't know IG Live was on. I've never even used IG Live, so I didn't know how it worked. Next thing I know, my other phone starts blowing up and my heart sank." He said he went straight into panic mode, calling his agent, the agency, ESPN, the whole squad. Eventually, he decided to come clean. "It wasn't hacked," he admitted. "It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male." He continued, "Obviously, I'm embarrassed. I'm someone extremely private. And to have one of your most intimate moments heard by the whole world? Yeah, I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons."
But according to Hollywood's team, his ex-stylist, he's been asked to do Love and Hip Hop, I believe. That Bravo is not Love and Hip Hop. Bravo, not Love and Hip Hop. Bravo has been trying to get Hollywood to come on a reality show as a full-time cast member. Hollywood is Shannon's ex-stylist that he took to football games, basketball games, sat courtside, bought him chains and everything. Just really laid him out, okay? And however, according to the team, Shannon is trying to stop it because he thinks things will come out about him.
But not everyone was buying the act. Some fans immediately clocked it as staged. They started calling him out, saying he pulled it off on purpose. A calculated move to kill the rumors and flip the story in his favor. Like, seriously, who accidentally opens Instagram Live? Fans weren't buying it for a second. And from what people heard in that audio, let's just say, it wasn't exactly giving Wild Night vibes. But here's the thing, Russell Hollywood wasn't about to let Shannon slide with that story. He started stirring the pot on Instagram, dropping cryptic messages that had folks second-guessing everything Shannon said. One of his IG stories read, "I love my private life." You may see a little bit, but you won't see much, I'll tell you that. And the hardest thing I ever had to do is shut TF up. That post had fans whispering even louder. But Hollywood didn't stay subtle for long. Eventually, he came straight for Shannon's neck. No more mystery. He posted, "Accidentally going live when you have to open the app, swipe right, swipe left twice, and hit the button is absolutely insanely impossible."
Be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right.
Today, the former NFL star turned podcaster posting this video statement in response to a Nevada civil lawsuit filed by a woman who says her consensual relationship with Sharpe eventually led to multiple assaults. The lawsuit also accuses Sharpe of secretly recording their sexual encounters without her consent. The plaintiff, listed as Jane Doe, is represented by attorney Tony Busby, who has represented accusers in several high-profile sexual assault cases, and who Sharpe called out by name.
Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself.
Also new today, Jane Doe's attorney releasing an audio clip, alleging it shows Sharpe threatening the plaintiff.
I'm not going to hang up on you. Here's what it is.
The plaintiff says, "Don't manipulate me." Then Sharpe allegedly responds,
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the shit out of you.
Boom. No filter. That shot hit hard, and you know Shannon felt the heat. But Hollywood wasn't done. He followed it up with a meme that said, "Don't push me," and added a caption that made the message crystal clear. He had more to say, and he was this close to spilling it all. Then came the real cliffhanger. Another post saying, "So much I want to say, but nah." And then came the most chilling caption of them all, "I'll wait till the right time." Hollywood wasn't just talking slick. He had receipts, and fans could feel it. He even said, "I know how Shannon operates, and I wouldn't put it past him to plan something like this." And let's not forget, this is the same man who once exposed NFL star Kerry Rhodes for being on the low. So when he hints at someone hiding something, people listen. But here's the twist. Hollywood never dropped the full tea on Shannon. Not the way people expected. And now, fans think it's because Shannon shut him down behind the scenes. See, even after firing him, Shannon was keeping tabs. He knew Hollywood had ammo and was paranoid he might let it loose. When trying to discredit him publicly didn't work, Shannon allegedly switched up the strategy. According to Media Takeout, Bravo had reached out to Hollywood with an offer for a role in a reality show, a big opportunity. But next thing you know, the offer was gone. Hollywood's team reportedly told Tasha K that Shannon was doing everything in his power to block that deal. Straight up blacklist tactics. And just like that, Hollywood got iced out. Career sideline. First, Shannon dragged his name through the mud in public. Then, behind closed doors, he made sure no new doors would open. Interview. Now, fans believe Hollywood chose to stay silent, not because he wanted to protect Shannon, but because Shannon had already crushed his chances in the industry. Shannon might have succeeded in shutting down Hollywood, but the truth? That's a whole different beast, and it's catching up fast. Now, he's facing a whole new storm. This time, involving serious accusations from a woman. And the backlash? It's already hitting hard. So much, so that Shannon's stepping back from his ESPN gig. The former NFL tight end released a statement saying, "At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding to and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason." But things aren't looking too good. This lawsuit, it's not going away quietly. In fact, it's getting messier by the minute. Shannon's legal team dropped some graphic, R-rated text messages between him and the alleged victim, trying to show it was all consensual. One of the texts allegedly shows Jane Doe saying, "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and tie me up and do bad things to me." But hold up, according to her lawyer, Tony Busby, those messages don't clear anything up. He says every single message Shannon's camp released was sent before the alleged assault took place. Let's be real, Those explicit texts were clearly dropped to distract the public from the real issue, the heavy claims laid out in Jane Doe's lawsuit. But people aren't falling for it. Jane alleges that Shannon threatened her, manipulated and controlled her, and even warned her that he would brutally choke and slap her. These aren't just random accusations. They're dark and disturbing. According to reports, the two first crossed paths at a Los Angeles gym back in 2023 and started what seemed like a consensual relationship. But soon, Shannon's mask allegedly slipped. Jane says he recorded their private moments without her consent and even shared those videos around. Then came two violent incidents, one in October 2024 and another in January 2025. Shannon's legal team isn't backing down, though. His attorney,